If you are a fearful avoidant or you identify with the fearful avoidant attachment style, it's important to recognize and understand that something that fearful avoidants will often do is overthink a relationship or a dynamic and immediately preemptively expect an ending. And that is then how they'll navigate that relationship. So they'll try to protect themselves from the ending that they've already decided is going to happen by pushing that person away or trying to realign their lives to make it easier for them to deal with this inevitable ending that they've decided is going to happen. And this is something that you might notice in yourself if you are a fearful avoidant, where you maybe catastrophize or you just find yourself already believing that something's not going to work out based on past experiences maybe, or just the feeling that things never work out for you, a deep core belief that things won't work out because that's just how life is. And it's really important to recognize this as not being necessarily true. It's not an objective truth. It is just a belief that then makes you skew the way you see relationships and then affects the way you connect with people. It's important to challenge this belief when it pops up, because it then will drive you to doing things or reacting in ways that align with that belief, that this will inevitably end. Therefore, I have to do this thing or that thing. And that then will affect the way you relate to people and then prevent you potentially from getting into the kinds of relationships you deeply desire. You might be in a relationship that is aligned and healthy and enjoyable, but there is always that feeling that it will end. And then that makes you act in certain ways that aren't aligned with the kind of person you want to be in a relationship, but are acting out of fear to protect yourself. And as I always say, I'm not a therapist, I'm not an expert in attachment styles. These are just the things that I've had to learn and work on for myself. So I do think it is possible to change these patterns and behaviors. It just requires you to be aware and mindful when they pop up and then choosing a different belief or a different path or a different action.